What's up everyone, it's my Yard here. By God, did we get a lot of information last night for Attitude Era, the roster reveal and everything like that. But for this particular video, because I'm going to be covering it for pretty much every single day for the next 4 years, we're going to talk about the Attitude Era campaign, because there was a lot of new information given away in the pre-show. Now, the single player campaign set over 2 separate years. I don't know if these 2 years are intertwined in any way, like the consecutive, but we do know there's 2 years, and there's set during the Monday Night Wars on the WWE side of things, and you relive the main storylines which feature, such as DX, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Rock, stuff like that, okay? And you play as different superstars, you don't play just as Stone Cold, for instance, which we kind of already knew from some of the footage we saw with Undertaker, Mankind in the Hell in a Cell, and Austin McMahon was shown in the tail as well. There was over 60 matches in the Attitude Era campaign, which is quite a few, which is roughly pretty much all 5 Road to WrestleManias in 2011, and about the same for the WWE 12 campaign. Lots of recap footage made by WWE showing their Monday Night Wars, Monday Night War, and as well as cutscenes using WWE 13 to showcase interference and stuff like that. You have an historic objectives to do, which unlock more content or bonus objectives, stuff like that, but they're not mandatory. You can win the match however you want, you just unlock more content that way. You choose how you want to win or lose, depending on what the scenario is. I don't think you can lose every match. I think you're required to win at least some of them. That may not be true, it's not totally confirmed, but I'm assuming you would have to win every single match. Obviously, based on historic matches, not mandatory, different cutscenes depending on how you win the match. So if you do it properly, you'll get probably the realistic cutscenes showing footage from WWE, whereas if you lose or you stun someone differently, different things happen. And as well as that, you have bonus superstars during the Attitude Era. So if you're playing, for example, this is what THQ gave, you play SummerSlam as The Undertaker and you face someone, but before then you have a bonus match with 2 other superstars and you play in that one. There are over 100 unlockables to get in the game. Obviously they're not going to announce that over the next few days, and even in the coming days there's going to be more details being released for WWE 13, which is very exciting. I don't know any of it yet, but I hope I do beforehand. Everyone, for instance, just to go a bit general, everyone can now crowd spear. Actually, we kind of knew that already, but depending on what weight class you are, you get different animations, and we've seen that before as well. Sheamus's animation was different to Brock Lesnar's in the announcing pre-show. On the announcers table, anyone can climb it, but from the footage we've seen, it's a spectacular moment from my understanding. Basically, you Irish whip your opponent or whatever, get them lying their back on the announce table. You roll them onto the table and then you perform your finisher while you're climbing. You climb on the announce table and then do your finisher. That makes more sense. I think it's just your finisher because they showed the code breaker, and it wasn't a fluid animation, so it was kind of like a pause. So it's obviously you can't just do a random move. And another one they showed Chris Jericho do code breaker, and Rock do the rock bottom for the announce table on Austin. So I think it's set just to finishers, which is kind of disappointing because we kind of want to just go on the announcers table. That may still be possible, but in the footage we've seen right now, no. There's a refined grapple system, adding pin combo on dives. I'll explain that more in a different video because that's a big thing. Hit detection's also been improved. There's also what's called the Ryback experience, although that doesn't confirm or deny Ryback in any way. Legal definition, according to THQ, even though I think they're pretty much joking that he is in the game. But not currently in the roster. It may be DLC though. Because it takes 100 days to make a model. Ooh, fancy. A little bit tidbit of information they gave during the pre-show. So obviously you have the match experience where you can choose how many finishes you want to start a match. They didn't confirm if it was going to be online, but it's more likely it's just going to be single player. It normally is. And that is pretty much it on my list of stuff I've written down. if there's any more information you want to hear about, don't forget to subscribe for more WWE 13 goodness, news and informations, video, gameplay footage, and more. Ooh. I haven't had time to do CM Punk's Day of Reckoning because there is literally so much information to give out. Because some of the rosters you've seen, Shane O'Mac and Shamrock and whatnot, and I'll make more videos specifically defining each of them because there's big surprises and certain superstars that aren't in the game, like Kurt Angle, even though everyone was saying he may be in it. Go to sleep maybe for CM Punk. Obviously we know about the CM Punk Normal Edition and Stone Cold Edition. He's hand-signed every single autograph. He's done about 25,000 of them. So that tells you how many editions of there are in the world, which is a fair amount, but it's not bad for a limited edition. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Punk 1-1, Austin 1-1. Who would win the rematch? Who knows, we'll find out another day. Don't forget to like the video as always, guys. Subscribe for more goodness, and I will see you later.